Okay, I feel a pineapple eating my mouth now. Is the pineapple getting green screened?
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers.
We should return tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 9 p.m.
Never mind then. What is the goal of the game? So there was a dead body that was lynched, and we're a police officer that has not insomnia, has what's the word? Has amnesia, and so we're uncovering this whole thing while also having serious other problems as well. Oh yeah, that too. Amnesia and alcoholism. But I'm fighting off the drugs. I'm not taking any more drugs, I think. Either that or he's secretly Joe Biden. What is the best case scenario? Joe Biden. Can we talk to anyone in here? Just that guy, but I don't think this guy has any more dialogue. Amnesia and alcoholism sounds like college. What kind of college did you go to, Archseer? I don't know why I'm checking this.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimpled lock. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. Old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers.
That or Blair...
40, 50 years since this was painted, maybe.
Blair Witch Project was the other idea.
It leads to a
Surprisingly,
side building
I've played...
adjacent to this one.
I've played a
The
lot of
old
horror
building
games on
next
this
to
stream.
this, half ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older.
Okay. Guinness College. I would love to be able to drink Guinness on stream. I love Guinness when I go out to pub. But it's either Orchard Thieves, I'm either drinking cider or Guinness. That's usually my two drafts that I drink. But I would never buy a can of Guinness, like. That's just rotten. Is it 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock we can go to bed? See you in the morning.
The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting.
Off to bed with you. What about a bottle of
The bed is
Guinness?
still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep.
Our window is still broken. What the hell? No one put tape on it or anything?
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man. It's your disgusting body.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on
Even
it.
through
Jeez.
your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender.
I've been
You
working
wish
on
You
it.
could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
This guy's rude. I've been working out, okay?
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing. That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the
Jesus.
way. As
Yeah.
for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately.
The liver. Jump in on me here and correct me. How does it work? Your liver is the part of the body that breaks down the alcohol, but your kidneys can fail too via alcoholism, right? I guess you need more vanadium for that body. Rude, I know, Silverhawk. How are your kidneys connected? They filter the blood. Okay. Very factual there, Creepium. It's a filter mechanism, effectively. Okay. Oh, the liver filters the blood. Then what does the kidney do?
But this suffering, it must have some kind of meaning. A story that will come out of it. Perhaps even a story that you will write yourself.
These are my just desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity. Wait, wasn't this the express to fuck all borrow? I'm an artist, and liver damage is my art. Kidneys handle pee. Okay. I don't know why I thought that alcohol affects the kidney. I thought it did. Yes.
Oh yeah, baby.
I was being
Frame
sassy.
your
Mix
suffering
the
as a
beans.
masterpiece.
Yeah, Roy.
Only one problem. No one's watching. It's boring, buddy. Boring as death.
The lizard people are talking in my head again.
You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to
Get
start
me out of here
doing
then, back to the
that?
places. I will. I'm looking at people all the time. I like them. Human beings will always betray you.
How many promises have you kept lately, Sir Harry?
Fair, lizard
To
human.
the great see-through world.
I can't
the
even complain.
tenderness.
He's right. Got me in a chokehold. Well, the alcohol does affect whether you need to pee. That's true. Hi, Chris. Welcome in.
Thou art honorable and just, sire. 'Tis the snakes who are vile, hissing in the grass.
And the lab rats. And the lab rats.
Women. It's the women. Look out for the women. They're oath breakers.
Women. I'm obsessed with women. I've been married 3 times.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts! You're just pretending that you're asleep, even to yourself, while the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
Like, I get the limbic system. I still don't understand the whole thing about the ancient reptilian brain talking to me at night.
But it never seems to let you go, does
I don't know what
it?
that's about yet.
Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
Put on your prettiest face for the masses.
My prettiest face. Do you guys want to see my prettiest face? Okay, I've eaten enough of the fruit bowl. I'll stop munching on it. Thank you for being patient with me while I ate. You've never heard of reptile brain? No! Is that a terminology? Prettiest face, deploy tier 3. Jimmy, Berserp is too quick for you. Berserp is just too quick for you.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. It's barely covered in steam anymore. It's your face in the mirror, adorned with the expression.
Is often used to refer to our basest instincts. Oh, it's a reference to the primitive parts. I see. No, I didn't realize that. I know about the primitive part. I haven't heard it been called the reptilian brain. I've heard it been called something else. But I know what you're referring to.
The bed is still cold from the...
Okay.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Oh, which season? I'm on episode 30 of the first season now. Will I knock on Kim's door?
The door is closed. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing.
Oh, Kim is suddenly with me. Good morning. Good morning, Kim. I hope you're doing
Can I
well.
help you? Got the 20 real? Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real.
Yeah, I know. I only have $4. I only have $4 in my name. Okay, what can we do? So we can pick up the dice. I think we can only cross the river at like 12 o'clock. Do you guys remember at what time we can cross over to the river? The thing will be open. You know that quote? Einstein quote? Miserable. Misery, misery, misery. The whole flipping way. Wednesday. It just said Wednesday morning. It didn't give a time? Thought it gave a time as well. I'm going over here. I'm going to the dice maker really quickly to collect my dice. Because I spent good money on it. And I deserve to be paid. Or, no, wait, I'm paying. Hold up. Oh shit, I need to equip a torch, I think. Tools. Misery, misery, misery. The whole flipping way. Oh, if you do the same thing over and over again, you expect a different result. Hello, ma'am. Could I get my dice, please?
Oh, it's you
As we know,
again.
Gauze
Are
doesn't
you
play
looking for a
with
die?
dice. I came back to
Very
click my
good.
die.
That will be 7 real for one custom die.
Wait, I thought I already paid for it.
I don't do orders on credit. Come back when you have the full amount.
But I know I'm a broke ass bitch, but damn, I thought I paid for it already. Was that in the unsaved hour? No, I don't think so. It seems cheap for a custom die. No, 7 real in this game is quite expensive. That's a lot of money. Although 20 real for renting out a place is pretty much a lot of money too, so. Better than collecting more bottles. Oh, better start collecting more bottles. True. Oh, there's people here. I can't seem to talk to them.
A couple of indicators.
Pull the lever, Crunk!
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon
Oh,
as the
lever.
metal connects against the contact pins,
Have I
you
been
hear
saying
a
the word
loud
wrong?
clunk. Then the water lock starts moving.
Choo choo! Class, we have a new place to discover.
All right, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drunks. And if you wanted to forge
And
that
lever
document
is
for Edouard,
American. Oh,
now you
okay. It's like vase. Depending on where you're from. I see. I see. Alright, let's go. We have loads of things to. Oh, I found money. Money, money, money. 55 cents. Feck, I need more. The radio relay hums with electricity. And we know exactly how electricity tastes, right, chat? It's the one thing we learned today on the stream. The breakup box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Money! Money, money, money. Must be funny. My mouth is stinging after all the pineapple I ate. This will be the death of me. Not death by snoo, death by pineapple. Patriarchy sex again. There's foot tracks here. A creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Banged up fuel canister. A bottle drained of all its booze, frozen in ice. You do want your booze in ice, but you don't want it frozen. Unless it's a daiquiri. Death by putting pineapple on
A
pizza.
banged-up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. Remember the tire tracks in Martinez? This is where they were leading.
Oh shit! This is the car from the lynching area. I was suspicious that the car broke through the area where the guy was getting lynched.
It appears to be so.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists. A single day in the salty seawater would ruin most vehicles, but this one looks worn even in places the salt water hasn't touched it.
What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo?
The logo is too deep in the murky water.
call it a
You
mine.
can't make it out.
Oh,
But
mine!
you do see a monkfish float by.
A monkfish. Those are tasty, aren't they? Ken, thank you so much for forwarding a gift sub from Carlo and giving it to Talon. You sweetie pie! Thank you so much for Carlo for giving Ken a gift sub, and thank you so much, Ken, for giving Talon a gift sub. Keep track of that. Thank you guys. You guys are so generous. Monkfish is it's really expensive though, right? It's a fancy fish in restaurants.
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
It's very ugly, is it? Thank you again, Ken. You're very kind.
The estimate is correct. The incident probably occurred on Sunday evening.
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Low tide, so 6 hours?
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside.
It's roughly 6
The
hours.
joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket.
Ooh,
joyrider
I
jacket.
wouldn't mind a cool jacket.
I don't know. An hour or
Oh.
2 tops?
Oh, I guess he means just lower tide. Oh! Shit, I shouldn't waste time.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground,
Ah well.
the world around you becomes very silent. The hinges creak under your weight, dangerously so.
This game seems to refer to my weight quite often. I feel personally quite attacked. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of rude. You know what I mean? You don't have to keep bringing up my weight every single freaking minute.
Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky, echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, that looks very blue, points to the sunken vehicle.
Yes, it does.
Drama medium, whistle a tune.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness.
Curly, hello. Are you back from your holiday? I saw all your Instagram photos, so thank you so much for sharing them. Looks like such fun and such a great outing with friends. How was it? Valtius, welcome in. I am back. Mwahaha. When will we be expecting a stream from you on your return?
The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. Then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill.
Today, nice. Hopefully, we'll see how long. Oh, I was going to say hopefully raid today, but I had a reminder. There is a raid booked in for today. Isn't that right, mods? Didn't I ask for help today? Aurelia Studies has a charity stream today, and I promised to raid over to support a charity stream today. Damn it! Damn. Supporting charities. Awful, awful thing to do. Yep, correct. Thank you so much for reminding me. Aurelia Studies is doing a charity stream today, and that's who we'll be raiding over. I don't usually book a raid, but it was just one thing. You end before Curly starts anyway. Oh, do I? I think on weekdays. Sorry, Curly, we're talking about your schedule on stream. Oh, you end before Curly start. Yes, you're right. You're right. It depends. Sometimes I can stream late, though. Not that I'm planning on doing that today.
Two birds on a wire.
Anyways,
Whistling
we're
by
glad
the
to have you
seaside,
back. I hope you had a
looking at the
fantastic
water
holiday in Seattle.
and the sunken car.
Did you eat tasty food? Hello again. Welcome back, Mort. How are you doing?
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So, was your dad also, the tide sure is taking its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Well, that's a conversation starter.
I'm pretty sure I told you already, didn't I? My dad and mom are both half Seolite.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
All I'm saying is I'm surprised people's skin color varies so drastically. If you have to side either Strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I'd be interested to see what he would say to that.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it
41?
stands for?
Not 42?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical.
I hope you're not leaning to racism again. No, I'm not going to lean to racism anymore. I apologize for being tempted. I was so lost and so confused and I didn't know what to do. And just to progress the game, I was very tempted by the affluent nature of racism. But I held myself together.
Does he know
I read a
something
book
about
instead.
the driver of this vehicle?
41 is the rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin. This must be Tommy 41, the morning of host FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Corpus 42. Stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something? A precinct? Something municipal?
A precinct, yes. A police precinct. Precinct 41. Your precinct.
This is my car! I crashed the car!
A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
Oh shit! I
I'm
depressed
afraid
myself
so,
again.
Yes. It looks like you started in front of the whirling, jumped over the canal, and then drove your vehicle in the sea right here.
Jesus Christ. Maybe I was in pursuit of... Not my Monka. Not my Monka steer remote being spammed. Oh, days. Oh, my days. Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. How do we get out? I can still fix it. They're not going to take me back after this, are they? The badge, the gun, and now this.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and doesn't say anything.
Things were going so well. We were just whistling
You
merrily.
can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Look at him being so kind and inspirational. Hi, Pikachu. Welcome in.
Of whom? I don't think so. If anything, you were probably drunk.
Probably. Try definitely.
That is very unlikely. All the electrics are toast. That goes for the electromagnetic steering and brake systems as well. You'd be lucky to find one undamaged component in there. In a few months, there will be nothing but rust left of this vehicle. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one.
I love when someone says that to me. It'll be cheaper to buy a new one. I know that sounds like a bad thing, but listen, the shopaholic in me be like, oh, oh.
Well, not cheaper.
Oh,
This motor
fuck.
carriage costs 40,000 real. But in the long run, it still makes more sense to buy a new machine than try to refurbish this.
Couldn't even pay a hostel bill. People are going to be angry at me, aren't they, in Precinct 41? This is a disaster.
Let's face it, this is a substantial loss to your district's budget. I mean, my station only has 4 other vehicles in addition to my kinema.
This was 20% of the station's vehicular budget.
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Aw, Kim is so sweet. He's lying through his teeth. What about the batteries, Kim? What about the second batteries?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
So it's just going to be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
Damn. I'm sorry, guys. I let you down. I fucked up the
Yes.
car.
Let's go take a look.
That also sounds like a very reasonable thing that I would do in my life, but also don't judge me. Let me just unequip my torch. Maybe I'll equip the crowbar just in case. Let's check what's under the hood. Oh, I got an RCM badge. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know why I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just
Police
can't
badge
hide
on
it.
which you see the photo of a man.
I know,
Some
I know.
seaweed is stuck to the back.
At least something good came out of all this.
I found my badge! Make them respect your authority.
Encased between 2 durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information.
Watch us find
and a
that the
watermark in
photo's
the
not
shape
me.
of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Harry. Precinct 41. That looks good.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that.
Is it me though?
But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge.
How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good
Oh,
looking.
I'm good looking.
He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns. What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now.
Is it actually me though? Can I tell that it's me from younger?
It looks better on him because he isn't in as much pain while producing it as you are now. Although there's already a hint of that pain.
You were
setting.
good looking.
The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it and a shining watermark.
Because like I still have this vibe or this theory that I'm working with, hypothesis actually, don't use the word theory, that we are not the character, as in like we, you know, what's the word? Do you know the word? Hi, Ed, welcome in.
Harrier. That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Strange, it doesn't say Raphael. Wait, what kind of name is Harrier? But I don't want to be Harrier.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary.
Ooh.
The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
I have a warrior's name. The word is pumpkin. Hi, Mikey. Welcome in. I feel like just asking it would be spoilery if that's alright. Okay.
A name like armor.
As in, do you want to...
Pleased to make your
Ask it anyway?
acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
Name me my firstborn Ironhide Turks. Daddy Harrier.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
W. Freighter. Yee.
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work.
I'm a
I
lieutenant.
am a lieutenant. The title of Yefreighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher
Oh!
rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're double Yefreighter.
Why would I decline a promotion? If the word you were looking for was imposter, I don't generally arrive to streams. Just welcome in, welcome in.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decontage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out
Out
of
of
respect.
respect. Nah, we run over them people. Ramco, thanks for the follow. Welcome in.
And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank. In
That's
your
true. If
case,
you're a captain, you
lieutenant.
probably don't get to do field work afterwards. What's a decomptage?
Decontage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
Counting down to two?
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
Königstein. You know, tofu eliminates competition. If the promotion was higher rank and more responsibility, but not higher paid, that might be a fair reason, Trooper. You're right.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings. Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
Satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him.
Oh,
You don't seem to be a satellite.
a satellite officer. Like a satellite, I'm in orbit all the way around you. Kinks, we're not kink shaming on the stream. So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Oh, thank you, Kim. You're so sweet. Hi, Exodus. Welcome in. How are you doing today?
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your bag.
Bees, hello. Welcome in. How was your, what's the term? Shooting yourself in the head game yesterday? And, did hammering a body bode any success to you as a surgeon?
Yes, apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past, and
For
this
reference,
leads me to
Bees was
believe
playing
maybe your
some
current situation
interesting
is only
games last night. Very interesting games last night on Twitch. I would like to say that I won and I'm the #1 surgeon. I mean, if no one's alive around you to tell you otherwise. I'm okay, busy day today. Absolutely understandable that it's really busy. Hopefully you have some time to relax and hang out with us. But if you need to run Expedus, I completely understand. Really appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. I've been saying as well, my July is so busy. So jam-packed. I'm going to have to cut a few streams, I think. And move around a few Tofu Tech Talks, which I'm so sorry about. But yeah, July's just... Ugh. Yeah, front page coming up. Bees, oh my god. I have my front page. Welcome in, Canadian Nomad. Straight after that, I have an interview for my dream job. Straight after that, I have a 3-day streaming event for a big charity. And that's all like back to back with a day or two apart between each. So my July is just freaking jam-packed. Obviously as well, we're progressing with purchasing a home. And I'm still going to the lab for experiments, and obviously I have special events for stream. Just freaking manic. July is just I'm planning on waking up earlier every day this week because I need to work. I'll be mad if it means a lot to me that you guys are cheering on for the dream job. I really appreciate it. Marneil, welcome in. Hello, Schnoods. How are you doing? I really appreciate that, guys. I do need all the good luck for it. It is a dream job. And I'll be, if I get the job, you guys have to call me Professor Toffel. And yes, in a French accent. I don't know why, but we're going to make it a French accent. Sorry, got distracted. Apparently you've had a rather successful career in the past. This leads me to believe maybe your current situation is only temporary.
Good.
Such a small yet precious thing.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
Professor Dr. Tofu. Any job we'd be lucky to have. Oh, thank you. Nice. Thank you, Exodus. I started Elden Ring and I already jumped off so many bridges in-game because I can't handle it. Wait, you're yeeting off it on purpose? What the hell? What the hell, girl? Are you at the DLC yet? That's quite a convergence of good fortune. Maybe you should buy Euro Million tickets. Oh, Halation, I was saying, honestly, it just happens to all happen in July, but all of these things were like long time coming, if that makes sense. Like I worked hard and a lot of shit happened before for me to get to where I am today. So I'm happy this is all happening now. It's unlucky that it's all happening all in July. But other than that, I just killed Margaret. Let's go.
The numbers
are you
are
streaming
not there
it?
for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well.
Look at this detective work from Kim. He's figuring out that we're super, super smart.
The case
Super
created a
hardworking
lot
and
of
super good.
edge you have to take off. The death march really gets us going. You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41. Like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor. A lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
What's wrong with the 41st?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all
Okay.
of Jamrock to cover.
Okay.
That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
Fair enough. I did the first time, but my chat is a bunch of assholes laughing at me. What? No! Why would a bunch of assholes laugh at you? We should go over to Schnood's stream chat and support Schnood's as she suffers through Elden Ring.
But then again,
That's ridiculous.
it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva.
Because I'm one of the two usually, that's perfect. Don't you need to become an associate professor in Ireland? Yes, yes. So Expedus, there's something weird going on at the moment in Ireland. All of the lectures are automatically now switching to associate professor. There's a new switch happening in Ireland. It's unusual, but it's just been happening in the last year. So before you used to have to be a lecturer, then senior lecturer, then go for associate professorship, but now you start off as an associate professor. So yeah, I won't be a professor. I'd be a mini, tiny baby professor. I actually don't think I'm even a professor, to be honest. I think it's a lecturer, so. We do the same to you, but you sacrifice us, so it's balanced. That's true. I do punish my lab rats. Yes, Expedus changed his username. Crossing Finners, we're manifesting the professorship. It's not professorship, it's a lecturer. You what? I got a interview for my lecturing position at the end of this month, but it was so hectic. I just said it there. I have the front page event, and then the next day, a couple of days later, I have the interview, and a couple of days after that, I have my charity 3-day streaming event. July is jam-packed, man. It's kind of tough as well. I'm playing Mage, which is already bad in the arrows, and I killed Margaret with level 38, so I didn't kill him fast enough to be one of the kill kits. Oh, that's awful, Schnoods. But you're right, the Dark Souls community can be so difficult. And don't listen to them about Mage. I call bullshit about Mage after playing a bit of Melee. Elden Ring is beautifully designed that some mages are... some of the boss fights with mages are actually harder than others. So the Elden Ring boss designs are great. Sometimes your fight are going to be easy, but sometimes your fights are going to be super hard. Congrats, thank you, Curly. Not congrats yet, though. Just got the interview. Hopefully you'll get the job. Imagine if they made you full professor at 28. I'm not sure you would even want that. Yeah, I'm worried that my age might be a problem. They might think I'm a bit too young to be a lecturer because I don't have authority of his students, you know?
Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage
I need to control
flash
my minions.
in your full brain.
I wish they could see me controlling my lab rats in the chat, you know? You know, I could show them that I sacrifice my lab rats and I punish them in the dungeon, and that's how I keep them in line.
He knew all those people, although they're not from his station.
They must be
They
big.
must
Okay.
be big. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light.
Bobby.
Movie? Can we write some badge for you to get the job?
What do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky.
Try and take over the world. Footprints in the snow. They lead away from the accident. Oh, did I walk this way? Walk this way! The underside of the boat recently has been tarred. Oh, what's this? Is this a home? A lot of stuff to explore here. There's a boat tucked underneath the tarpaulin cover. Lab rats, rise up against the tyranny! Sir, thank you so much for all the bits you've given through the enlarge and most, by the way. I know I'd never thank you for it. There's too many to keep track. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Oh. What's this? Coal City 08. Sounds like a good song. A cold breeze is enough to make the wall planks creak. Not a warm breeze? Oh! A boat knot! Lads! It's a... Look at my bow! Who's the best bow? +2 drama, by the way. +2 drama. Let's go. Let's go. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. Is this a torture room? Let me equip my flashlight in case I can see more things here and I just can't see them yet. Doesn't seem to be much more here. Oh well. Best bow ever. That shows like a link to a website, Cora. You may cosplay as Dolores Umbridge to establish... Oh my god, imagine. I would like to be a lecturer that throws chocolate, as you guys know, but I also want to be a lecturer who, like, dresses up.
The boat is big enough for a
Halloween.
grown man like you to fit.
I'm so gonna put my Einstein cosplay to use. Alright, great news. The boat is big enough for a grown man like you to fit underneath in a supine position. Wait, why would I want to go underneath there?
I don't know. Sleeping? What do people do under boats?
Oh, so in case I
This
can't
is
pay for the
merely a
hotel, I can
measurement
sleep
from
in
your
there.
Visual cortex. Huh?
I said, great news. Point to the boat. Under this here. It'll be free. I can pretty much finish the case from under the boat there. It's dry, weatherproof, and free of charge.
Self-pity is not what we need at this moment.
It was a
officer.
joke. It was
I
self-deprecating
understand
humor.
the situation looks grim, But we must continue with our investigation.
Why doesn't he get my self-deprecating humor? It's the backbone of my life.
You have a home somewhere. All cops do. When this is done, you can return.
I just choked on my power drink. Excusez-moi. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, vey. Oh, wait. Did I look everywhere here? Accommodations. A wetting stone. Well worn and covered in dust. A wetting stone is what you use to sharpen stuff, right? White curtains have been drawn shut. No one's inside. Cinder blocks charred. A makeshift fire pit. I found pants! Lads, I got pants! So my pants right now are +1 electrochemistry, -1 reaction speed. But this one is just +1, a kingdom of conscious. I'll take them. Brown pants. That way no one can tell when I take a...
These are
Won't
some
finish the
wonderfully
sentence.
regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party. I know you do. These
Bow and out
interstellar
pants,
are
Topher,
like
you're on
wearing
fire.
a perfect
I'm ready for my
compromise
interview.
in your nether regions.
I'm ready for my job interview.
No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure.
I've mentally sworn to be more careful and never inhale liquids so many times. And somehow it never sticks. If you're drinking an energy drink or juice or something acidic like that, I feel like if you don't swallow it properly, fully, it can kind of get stuck for a second too long at the back of your throat and hurt you, like sting. Anyone else find that? Is my description too descriptive? Am I being weird again?
You're a little more moralist now, buddy. A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. Makes sense. This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
Hear that, chat? Don't wear boring office trousers. Wear a dress. Interesting, Phantom. Interesting question. Line of questioning. Where's the bonk hammer for Phantom? Where's skinny jeans? Oh, Jesus Christ, Nas. Construction material. Whoever planned to build this house left in a hurry. Ooh, what's this? Magnesium. And money. Here, I'll bonk myself. Deserved. There's a lot of people to talk to. I'm just gonna go this way because I think there's loot this way. Hello, ma'am.
Hi, officer.
A woman in a raincoat stands on the quay, considering an overturned boat. A sword in a scabbard hangs from her hip. Is she a pirate? Actually, I bought a pair of non-skinny pants for the first time in like 18 years a few weeks ago. Class! To be fair, it's really easy to buy skinny jeans because pennies. Or, what's the other one that the rest of Europe knows? Is it? Primark. Primark still sells majority skinny jeans. That's awful. I do like the ones that are wide. Like, that go straight out wide. Bringing back the 90s.
Anything I can help you with?
That depends. Where are we exactly? I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
I'm looking for someone. Maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a missing cryptozoologist.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals. People who look for animals who are hard to find. People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist. This is literally a conspiracy theory dialogue.
Aha! Like snowmen.
Snowmen?
2 odd guys have been wandering around here. Nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
You're right. Her earrings are fishing hooks.
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Oh, you're getting it. And it is gorgeous.
Where did they go?
Don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
That's it. I'm not looking
Well,
for
how
anyone
can I
else.
assist you then, officer?
I was asked to get your signature.
Were you? This says by signing, I agree to living with construction noise. What exactly is the Union building?
Everett's planning to turn some of the village into a youth centre.
What a nice idea. Wouldn't have thought that.
Yeah, it's too sussy. She's smart. Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
She sounds incredulous about the niceness of the idea.
That Everard and the Union have nice plans for anything. I thought they only cared about themselves.
They do.
Well, I guess Union members have children too.
And those members have a vote when electing the head of the local chapter.
He has a pen in everything.
I feel like I shouldn't be doing this.
Here you go.
Oh, too late now.
I shouldn't have.
I've looked at the documents and no, you shouldn't have. No, it's a youth centre. Why shouldn't you?
Probably, but it is a youth centre and I have children. Got to give them something else to do. They're cute and small now, but they're growing up fast. I had my first drink when I was 11 because I was so bored. Anyhow, you also need Isabel's signature. If it's a bad idea, she won't sign. You'll find she's a tougher nut to crack than me.
There's just a small sneeze, don't worry.
Sound logic. Division of labor. She leaves the skepticism to the skeptic.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story. It's to intimidate folks mostly.
It is imposing.
It's a regular mass-produced sword, like a shovel or an axe. Nothing
regular
fancy,
mass-produced sword.
just for intimidation.
Can we even buy swords? Like, I know you can still kill a person with a big hammer, and they'll sell hammers and everything like that in your local like what are they called? I was gonna say construction store, but you know those kind of stores. But they don't really. Do you have to have like a license to have a sword? I know a few people have katanas in Ireland. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a legality to purchasing swords here in Ireland. Americans, don't answer this one. It's a trap. Hi, Giraffe. Welcome in.
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect. That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Preach. Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't?
Ooh.
The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that. No one wants to talk about how frightened they are. But only frightened people are really dangerous. And
Let's see if
plenty
I
of them
can
are
borrow the
dangerous.
sword. Maybe we can use it for something. I can only legally own a sword if I inherit one, but I can easily get a motorized chainsaw or a giant axe. Lovely! Lovely! Cause yeah. Alright, we're gonna cosplay as Gimli with an axe instead of Aragorn with a sword. Confirmed.
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check. You would put me in an early grave.
But she already said that they don't really do be attacking women.
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Wait, what? Why? If they're thick-headed. Where's your husband
Gone.
now? Gone where?
To the waves. The sea took him.
Oh.
It was a long time ago. He didn't respect the sea. Went out there, drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day the boat
happens
was found
all the
floating
time.
empty. The bloated corpse turned up 2 weeks later.
God damn it. It is so dangerous. People take drinking at sea so casually, and yet it's one of the biggest culprits for deaths out there when you're sailing. So you're ready for doom then? Always. I never once mixed drinking and water. Now that is life advice. Right there. Maybe not good one, but...
Now, before you tell
advice
me how
nonetheless.
sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
Yeah, death is nothing. I shit on death. You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? It's healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep the wheel spinning.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned
Oh, they
for an
found his
appropriate
body.
amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
Oh, she's a widow with children as well.
She
Forgot about
looks like
that.
she's ready to go on a date with another, better, drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
I'm going to put on my schmolder. I'm looking for someone else, actually. What do you do around here? Fuck! 3 for... Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Don't be telling me to press 5, chat. Roll for Riz? No. No. Look, if it was any bit higher, like 10% even. Be a hero. Do go. Oh, fuck's sake, chat. Okay, I'm not looking. This is too cringe.
Oh yes, she does. You need to get your drink on. There is no other way for human beings to procreate. Not after 6,000 years of yeast cultivation-based mating rituals.
I like you, but I'm afraid to be around you because you're a woman, okay? You know what? That's a valid claim. This is a valid claim. I want to be close to you, and there's but one way to intimacy. Since the dawn of mankind, Al Ghul has watched over the procreation of our species. Lay with me. Let's celebrate the Ghoul. That sounds like literally Stargate. Alcohol makes closeness possible. Let's connect. I think I should go for number 3. Is it official that tofu has no Riz? Am I allowed to use the term Riz in front of students? You think that will make it... Yeah. Please don't say that. Okay, number 1 is a very realistic statement. Please use that. Bog, you're the one who teaches people how to use Riz. You and Jimmy in the chat are the professionals at that word. Riz, yes. Swag, no. Wait, is swag outdated now? Do we not say swag anymore? Swag on you. Chilling by the fan and what we eat and fondue. I remember being a teenager listening to good old, what's his name? Justin Bieber. Hi, Den. Hey, kids. Do you like violence? Wanna see me stick? Okay, I won't finish the sentence. It might get inappropriate.
Now, there's a whole shipment of big words. May mankind be plentiful, I guess. Can I get back to my nets now?
She doesn't even understand. You asked her out. Perhaps you're too sober to pull it off right now. Try again later.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea? This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage? No, that's a senseless sentimentality. Inanimate objects don't have souls.
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
What an odd thought. Maybe I should.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
You can't say prison without saying risen.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gotvaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in. But organizing food takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake?
What music do you play at a wake? At my wake, I would love if we could play Slipknot. Is that socially inappropriate? Wait, like, you're supposed to play the person's favorite music, right? How socially inappropriate would it be for me to play Slipknot at my funeral?
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of
They
it.
play Don't Fear the Reaper. Ah! I love that song! That's class.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities, like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area, or let's focus on things we can actually do, alright?
Absolutely. Things like what, for example?
What do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets.
Is that
Right
enough
now
to make a
I'm
living?
tarring a little skiff. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her.
Thank you, Rhetoric. I appreciate your input. Who cares about being appropriate? You will be dead. The term socially appropriate is way overused. I guess I overuse it, sure. Make it sound like you're hitting on her. No. Interesting. What have you found? I never thought the sea brought in anything particularly interesting. Walking on the beach sounds quite romantic.
Oh, very. Finding pieces of glass, bits of wood. Every once in a while we get dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
You see, I'm seeing a very clear distinction here. You know, like older members of the community, Grim, Bog, you know, I'm trying to see Phantom, yes. They're constantly giving me negative options, but new, lovely, sweet members of the community, for example, Dame Karen coming in here and being lovely and nice and giving actual recommendations. I wonder, is it like, the longer you're here on this stream, the more vile and awful you get? Have I converted all of you, or what's the story here?
What else? Bottles, drugs also, lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass. Very romantic.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask
One
thing.
thing.
It would be weird to say them all.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
I need to know about those human bodies. A mine? The RCM could use a mine. Where is it? Drugs? I need info on this. Major narc. This place looks bad. Why don't you leave? Which one should we go? A mine? Human bodies? Or... They call it a mine. Tofu rot has consumed us. I will not be corrupted.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
A mine! Preserve, thank you so much for gifting a gift sub. They call it a mine. Oh, was that... Did you gift that on purpose to Pi? Or was that a happy coincidence? Hey, Out of Order. Welcome in. Preserve, thank you so much for gifting gift sub. I've given 226. And you just said you're a new person on the stream as well. The fuck, man? The fuck? Coincidence. Coincidence class, though, that they got it.
Sure is. The sun, I call her.
Frizz your
Coated with a
best.
fresh layer of tar just yesterday.
So sweet, so kind.
It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
I wanted to make it say, they call it a mine. Sunday days catches a snowflake in your mind.
Hi.
Oh, sunny.
Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel on sunny days.
What is this dialogue?
Good. 'Twould have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
I don't know half of you half as well as I should like, and I like less than half of you half as well as you deserve.
It is July 1st. What are you guys doing breaking the bot already? Exodus, thank you so much for giving 12 gift subs to the community. And, oh my days, the amount of gift subs you've given on the stream is redonkulous. Redonkulous! Thank you so much for giving so many gift subs. Oh, Bart Moss got it, that's great. New followers coming in and getting it, which is great. And Babby Can, and for Sonic. Oh, Canadian Nomad as well. Oh, this is great. I love to see so many people get gift subs that we recognize. Thank you, Exodus, for giving so many, though. You're crazy. I thought you were busy today. Sounds like a tofu problem, not a lab rat problem. It's always a lab rat problem if it's a tofu problem.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
It was a busy day. Curly. When are the sub prices going up? July 11th. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be doing gift subs anymore. I'm going to stick to bits for the hype trains only. And then I'm going to put aside money of donos that I'm going to be giving streamers instead. Especially the ones that I know that rely on streaming money. I think it's just a better way to support them from here on in, from my perspective anyway. Going up again. AU subs have already gone up to $9. Is 9 Australian dollars the same? Wait, what's the currency in Australia? It's a euro, what? No, Australian dollar. And it is 0.62 euro. That €9 checks out at about €5 for us as well. So that's roughly the same price, yeah. That seems like roughly the same price that we have now. This is dollar to Australian dollars. It looks like we're kind of even now. We'll be €5. And I think that's kind of equivalent to 9 Australian dollars. Choo choo! Thank you so much, all of you culprits, for the hype train! Really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Irv Mil Mahagat. 13 subs and 290 bits. Why did I put on an accent? I do not know. There was a moment of silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat. When do you think the boat will be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
My prediction, it will be at least 2 days.
Oh shit, I have to wait 2 days. Oh?
Aces high.
My thought is completed. I love when my thought's complete.
For the
yeah,
rest
Turkey's
of the world,
prices have
the
risen
Aces
massively
high
as well.
Is just a cool Revachol thing, politically neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades, and those cargo pants could store tools for hotfixing your aerostatic. Maybe you should ask him about this.
Okay, cool. What are these doing in the fish? Oh, I got new boots! Ooh. What do my shoes do now? Okay. Perception. Look at these schmeckshy boots, chat. These boots are made for walking, and that is what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you. I love boots. I love boots. I'm so sad skinny jeans and long boots is not a fashion statement anymore. Back in my day. The planks creak beneath your weight. Jesus, the game has called me overweight so many times at this stage. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Who doesn't, Expedus? Who doesn't? It's a very rude game. He keeps mentioning my weight. You can't see into the house from this angle. Can I knock on the door? It's locked tight. Okay. Let's go talk to the babushka outside here. Lads, in Eastern Europe, you don't need a security system. All you need to know is be on good terms with your local babushka. Eating sunflower seeds, watching out her window. My fellow Eastern Europeans in the chat can confirm this. Better than any police. The woman next to the bucket of clothes hums an odd melody. Her eyes are closed. Grandma, yeah. Babushka is... Don't forget to save game!
You're not sure about the melody,
Oh shit.
but it
Am I
might
about
be
to die?
Samaran, possibly Sigayan, also known as the apricot suzhunti.
Welcome to the fishing village. Please lean in closer. I have cataracts.
Then how does she know you're here?
If you can't see, how did you know I was here?
I still have a golden ear. Come, come. Oh, welcome, police officer.
She
We
knows
don't
a
cause
police
any
officer?
trouble around here. And we don't want any trouble either.
We are not here to cause any trouble, madame.
We're hellraisers. Click, click, bang, bang.
Oh, of course.
Bang, bang, you
Last
are
time we
dead.
saw you around here was 12 years ago. You also
Oh, the
came to
KGB?
take care of trouble then. Wish you did. But still, in Martinez, you're considered an ill omen. No, not you personally.
Oh,
I
okay.
meant the RCM.
Good thing I have been drunk and
Some
harassing
of the
people
men
here.
got into a fight. One of them killed another, locked himself in that woodshed over there. He was brooding, needed some help opening the door. You got it open for him and took him to think about what he'd done in a more secluded place, somewhere more quiet.
She says it as if he was on some kind of spiritual retreat.
What kind of ill omen are we talking about?
Oh, the usual. Dark tidings. Black hound.
Dark tidings we bring for you and your hound. Okay, sorry. I was going there somewhere and it didn't work out. Oh, I always forget the German one. Is it SA or SS?
You're not.
Forget which one it is.
No one around here considers us an ill omen.
I'm assuming you're
People
talking
would
about
have
World
told
War
us.
II era. Otherwise, what I just said there, don't ignore me. I wasn't talking about post-World War. Okay, yeah.
Maybe they are afraid because you're an ill omen, but you're still welcome here, as long as men with guns aren't chasing you. I'm sorry there's not a lot of room to park the motor carriage, and not a lot of
Don't worry
houses,
about it.
or a lot
My
of
motor
people.
carriage is drowned.
My kids are long gone, searching for treasure. So are others.
Stasi. Seems confirmed in the chat that we're referring to Stasi.
Look at me ramble on. What brings you to us?
Where could someone stay around here?
Stay? Most people here are trying to leave. That said, if lodgings is what you're looking for, I've got a free room in the shack.
How much is it?
I won't charge you for it. Take it as a gesture of goodwill from the village to the RCM. No one is using it, and God knows it's not much anyway.
I got free
can
housing!
stay
Lads! I don't have to spend $20 with the mean guy!
Don't make an old woman regret opening her house to the police.
Woohoo!
Well, if you are not in the hostel in the morning, I'll know where to find you. Here, in a shack.
What's it? Why don't you stay with me, Kim? I'm sure we can squeeze in the bunks together.
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
No, that's for last night. So I've been paying, if I'm not mistaken, I pay after I sleep. So I haven't paid for tonight. Hello, welcome in, Alex Priest. How are you doing? How are you getting on these days?
This is pretty much a known place. A gap, a blank spot on the map, just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
The place is so pornographically poor. It's not even funny.
Pornographically poor? There's got to be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the Pox. An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain. After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for shell-shock veterans and folks looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens. Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses. Shacks as far as the eye can see.
What happened to the hospital? I'm pretty sure you're paid for tonight. I'm not sure. It felt like I wasn't. Oh well. I feel like a piece of crap. Second day of migraine. Oh goodness, a migraine. Hope you're feeling better. And I understand that sometimes watching the screen can be very bad for a migraine, so feel no obligation.
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the
Really
place was
appreciate
shut
the view,
down.
of course, as always.
It's
but always
long
take care of
gone by
yourself.
now. Well, there's Lillian and her kids.
I already met Lillian.
If you
She's
knew
the one I tried to
folks
hit
live
on
in
earlier.
the house to the east. But they're away right now. And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them. Lillian is tough. Tougher than the men here, at least. If it wasn't for her and the kids, this place wouldn't have a spark of life left. Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
I see. Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Okay.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find. She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
What's further down the
Not
coast?
much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
What else is down the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some
Ooh, a
ruins.
ruin?
An apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses.
Empty.
Empty.
Which is it then? Apartments or electrical?
Of
There was no need to be rude about that. There's
the old
both,
fish
right?
market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed.
Who'd want to come to a fish market here? That's it? There's got to be more along the coast. I don't know. Both statements are kind of rude. So I don't want to be rude to the babushka. She's really nice to us.
It's a peninsula.
Isn't that right,
There's no
Simba?
one there. Just ghosts and vagrants and teenagers making out.
I actually didn't have that. I know in a lot of like American movies we watch and stuff like that, there'll be like a spot where kids are famously known for getting out there and making out. But did you guys grow up with something like that? In my school, we didn't have a making out spot. That being said, if they did, I wasn't privy to that information. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is, actually.
Me? No one.
Disco
Just an old
tofuism.
washerwoman.
Hey, Fat Factor.
Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
Making out spot? Yeah. Now that I think about it, I realize that I just probably was never invited.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Lieutenant Double Yefta Hario Dubois. My name is... Okay.
Quite a handle you got there.
Yeah,
So
I wish I
many
didn't have to introduce
titles.
myself.
One of them double. Eh? What's this about? Come now, I can't read all this scribble.
Test the waters here. Say that there's nothing to be worried about.
Everett wants to turn part of the village into a youth center.
Huh. I might be half blind, but it looks like part of the village is gonna be a street. The best part. The part we need to get out of our houses. I see Lillian's name is already here. The girl is too trusting. Either way, I won't sign union papers.
What do you have against the union?
I've seen it all before. You think they've got our interests at heart? Rich men are always selling poor men promises we never planned to keep.
True. True. Notorious for dogging. Jim Carr's side hustle? You said a lot there. I'm so sorry, Fat Factor. I don't know much about that. I don't know if that was inappropriate or not. I genuinely don't understand what was shed.
Then the poor get pushed out of
Jimmy
their
Carr,
homes,
isn't he a comedian?
and the rich get a little richer. That's the way it goes. So, no, I don't trust the fat man, and neither should you.
She is headstrong, but there's a slight hesitation in there. You may be able to convince her.
Oh, okay, ladies and gents. Stand-up, yeah, the stand-up comedy guy. Oh, hear us, gods of the dice. We ask for your blessing to make our rows nice. We offer some labras, O gods of the dice. So please take Ebendriel as our sacrifice. Let's see how good of a sacrifice you are. Let's see.
It's really in her best interest to listen to you. You know how the world works.
You failed us. 07 in the lava pit, Ebendriel. But you failed us. I hope you know that as you yeet yourself down there. I need to take Roy next. You need a virgin for a good roll. I have to be careful what I ask on stream from now on then. Okay, it's really in her best interest to listening. You know how this works. Isabel, you must understand this place needs the construction project. Perhaps some financial compensation would change your mind. Sign it or I'll have the RCM turn. Oh, Jesus, don't do that.
I've heard that pitch before plenty. Building this, building that, new jobs, new blood. Somehow the people here
Money's
always
gonna
end
change
up
your mind.
holding the short end of the stick.
You got to be smart. Read the fine print. Think ahead. Look for opportunities.
And what do you think I'm doing right now, Mr. RCM?
The scrub brush flies into the bucket so furiously some splashes hit your face.
Tastes like soap, unsurprisingly.
Ah, nothing like the taste of soap.
Do you know who takes the cream off these deals? Real estate developers, construction companies.
This woman is smart. She be knowing how the world works.
Accountants in La Delta.
Oh shit.
Have some integrity. You're an officer of the law, not some fat slug's corrupt little crony.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's okay. She's emotional right now. Keep at it. We're her out.
The street sign is illegible below the graffito. Oh, they're little kids.
Little
oh
boy
no.
Kicks a stone.
Oh, please don't be like,
He
you
can't
know.
be more than
Oh
5
God,
years
no.
old.
Oh Jesus, I can't deal with kids anymore. I don't want children. I don't want children. I don't want children.
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Linda, Mum.
Okay, that was a cute voice.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Children are stupid.
The stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of. The obvious fact that you just stated.
That's true. If I want to hit on the mom, I have to be nice to these kids. If I want to, you know. Oh shit, am I going to be a stepdad?
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair
Second
is
cup of
covered
tea,
in
total
some
stream
kind
time,
of
and some
dirt.
online board games. Had me distracted. What online word game do you play?
The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
What are you, Kid Master General?
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
The voices for the kids were cute, at least. At the very least, the voices were cute. I should have gone to bed. Jesus Christ, Luca, you should have. Oh my days. Stop playing Oxygen. Go to bed. And be back next week when we play Oxygen. Not included. A flower trough where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring. Oh. I just stole.
Hello, mister.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
I heard there's a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you?
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Dextero. Started an EI one. Ooh, cool. And fed the cats. Nice. You should definitely have a nap though, Lucas. Very important. Imagine Kim and Harry as parents. Oh, they'd be so good. I think they're a great couple.
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her that it's the important part.
They're in my sandcastle.
Sandcastle?
Behind our house.
Under the
sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
He's cute. Okay. Some kids aren't bad, okay? There are devil kids that make you... What's the word? There's a thing called baby... not baby heat. There's a terminology for where you really want children. There's a lingo for it. I'm trying to think in my head. Baby... What's the word? Help me. Help me with... Baby fever! Thank you. Thank you. Insanity, that too. There are a few evil culprit children who give you baby fever. My friend's kid that I went to visit recently, she is... Oh my god, she is the most perfect baby ever. Doesn't cry, doesn't get upset, doesn't get angry, sleeps through the night, all that good stuff, and just so giggly and cute and adorable and mushy cheeks, and she has the tiniest fingers. And yeah. They're only perfect when you visit, true. If you had to change a diaper, you'd probably change it. It's a trap, it is a trap, Grim.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom? That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Never angry, damn.
Yes.
She
They
doesn't
don't
like her
want to
brothers.
play with me. They're older and play outside.
Oh, they're older. She kind of seemed older, to be honest.
They look the same. Sometimes I can't tell them apart.
My nieces are perfect, so I'll stay an auntie. Oh, yeah, I'd love to be an auntie as well, but neither of my sisters are going to be having kids anytime soon. Yeah. I think my mom and dad have been waiting on me.
They look identical.
Oh, she can't say the word identical.
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Oh, I can give the goose I just stole.
I don't know. Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry.
Thank you for giving me permission to steal the toy that I already stole. I've got 6 younger siblings. Screw that. No. 6 younger siblings, Bog. Jesus Christ. Did you have to take care of the younger ones especially? Like, did you do a lot of, like, diaper changing and stuff like that? Did you have to be a bit of a parent to them?
It's Lammy. He's my friend. Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
I see, Fizzub. Lammy looks like he's falling apart.
Yes. Lammy has lived a long life. Lammy was a...
Revolutionist?
No! That's not it! You know what you are, Lammy?
I think she means revolutionary.
Oh.
Yes! Lammy was a revolutionary.
I'm the only child, so I'm the only hope. Oh no. Oh no.
Bye!
Oh, wait, actually, shit, sorry. Before I go in, I want to... Industrial coal pellets. Okay, there wasn't anything else. Never mind. Oh, that's the sandcastle.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle.
Okay.
The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Look at him, and he'd be great with kids. I mean, there's a lot of big words for children. I say that, and I struggle with half the stuff he says. But still. Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny objects.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Just a lot of sharing and big brothering, I see. They do say that there's a lot of people who... that being said, the people who are talking about this on podcasts are trying to make people reproduce. And we all know about the conspiracy theories and all of that stuff about that. We won't get into that political round. But they do say that having the first kid is always a lot of work. But after you have the second, third, fourth, it doesn't double or triple in the amount of work because the kids will raise the kids. Does that make sense? Obviously, don't be a horrible person and pawn off all the work on them. But, you know, they'll play with each other. Those are closer in age will bond like that. And things like that, you know, you don't have to babysit them as fully and stuff like that. So, they do say that it's not double, triple the amount of work. It does cut off a little bit.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
All right, we got the glove, which is great. Let's see the quests. Stuffed bird. I'll give the bird later to him. I'm just gonna explore around this new place. 100% true. Some of my siblings rate each other to such a high degree. It's a bit crazy they turned out. How well they turned out. Yeah, in many aspects, my older sister helped me a lot. My dad and my parents were divorced, so there was a time I didn't have my mum around. I got raised by my dad. But I was the middle sister, so I got an experience of both ends. Loot. Nice. So I'm just walking around for now. A kick drum pulse. The music is coming from somewhere on the ice. Music? Musica? A school of fish huddle around the fence post, then scatter into the dark. Before you, a drawbridge is only... It can only be lowered from the other side. Full of holes. Could this hold hide treasure? Look inside. Got alcohol. Wait, do they all have holes? Oh, class! They all have money! Money, money, money! Must be funny in Tofu's world. Sorry, what was this saying? Older sister responsibility. Are you all girls? Yeah, older sister, younger sister. I didn't have any brothers growing up. But it's okay, I grew up mostly around boys, you know. I was going to say I had a lot of boyfriends. Not that way, but as you guys know, I was on the boys soccer team, boys hurling team. I did physics, and obviously being a gamer, I did still get exposed to the opposite sex growing up. In that sense. Hi, Kriegel, welcome in. How you doing today?
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic contraption in her hand.
Is it a metal detector? She's playing with a metal detector. Grew up around boys, still don't know about the makeup. Yeah, I didn't know about the makeout spot in my school. I wasn't, yeah. Yeah. How should I put this without bringing myself down too much? I wasn't a very popular girl in school. I don't think a lot of people liked me in school. Like the Zimmer work at times. Oh, really? I don't feel Zimmer. I love Zimmer. And I can detect Zimmer's work at any point in time. To the point that there was a freaking stupid holiday movie. I think it's called Holiday. It was a romance Christmas movie I watched during Christmas. And I heard the soundtrack. I was like, what? This sounds like Zimmer. And it turns out it was him. Was a Holiday by any chance I'm talking about. It's because she was one of the boys. I hope... I don't know if that's really true. I don't know. The Holiday is a movie. It's the one with Jack Black in it, right? I think it was Zimmer in it. Sorry, I think it was Zimmer who composed it.
Oh. Hello there.
Hello.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
I mean, they let you join the boys' sports team. That's true. Yeah. They were actually good to me in that sense. But I wasn't very close friends to a lot of boys either. I didn't have a lot of best friends or anything like that. And obviously, I never dated anyone either. I never kissed any boys either. Dear child, it's freezing. Where's your hat? So you want to party? I have some questions for you.
Huh?
Maybe she didn't hear you. A little louder.
So should you.
I have a hat on. I should, and I do.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
It's nice. You should wear one too if you plan on staying outside in this weather.
Yeah, well... Look, man.
Authority. Let's see if I can level up my authority. Authority! No worries, Bog. Lurk away. I understand. Thank you so much. Where's my authority? I don't see it. There it is. No! I cannot level up my authority! Boys are silly anyway, until they grow up, about 60 years. I made the mistake of telling my mother I kissed a girl in kindergarten, and she made such a big deal over it, it gave me a complex until my 18s. Ooh! Damn.
I'm sorry I said fuck the hat. I was concentrating on something else. My whole family swears and it rubbed off on me. A cell.
Her hair is dyed blonde, with
Ooh,
dark
blonde.
roots showing. There's a coarseness to her features, some masculinity below that timidness.
Why? Okay, it's Burger.
Burger. I'm going to bed now. Very good idea, Luca. Take care of yourself, and thanks so much for stopping by, following, and hanging out. Make sure to include oxygen in your dreams, lol.
A very common name.
This is a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but
Field
still.
recording? What does it record?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
Oh!
Your mangled brain would like you to know there is a boxer called Contact Mike. No. You're welcome.
I'm talking to my brain. She's doing science! All in the name of science! Does this have anything to do with Contact Mike?
Yeah, I record stuff with it. No. This is a contact microphone. It's for recording inside solid objects. Contact mic just beats people up.
Oh, shit. You know Contact Mike doesn't just beat people up. Contact Mike is a role model. How does this thing work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-born sound.
Structure-born
if you like
sound.
technobabble.
If you like technobabble. So I honestly haven't heard about this thing, but I'm going to assume that it relies on constant vibration. Like you put it up to a surface and it only will detect vibration of molecules that are in contact with it constantly. So that's why, you know, if you put your ear to your, you know, desk and you bang it, you can feel the vibrations. The molecules in the table are so much more compact than the ones in the air. Let's sing. It records fields. Duh. Duh.
Same place I got the recorder from. The Palaceum.
What's the Palaceum?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum? It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop.
A music
on
club?
Boogie Street in Jamrock.
Boogie Street.
Musicians live there, like real
boogie.
musicians.
All
I once saw
night
Arno Van
long.
Eyck. Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really
Assessing
be a
your age.
Palaceum going kind of person.
She said we're too old to be cool, chat. She just said we're too old to be cool. Can you believe that? The audacity. I get down.
I don't know what that means.
Oh no, I've dug myself a hole.
I don't know what that means either.
I am not down with the kids, lads. Oh my days. It means I'm hip beyond my years. Nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock, in the form of a wrecked tape player and a completely trashed hostel room. Neither do I, actually. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Get down, grind.
That's cool. Sure. Okay. Recording, I guess. I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
Oh, okay. Hello, fellow kids.
What happened to the old headphones?
Wait, what happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
How dare he!
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Do you want me to find him? I'll beat him up for you.
They were probably pawned off for something suspicious.
Suspicious.
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music.
Oh.
They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling. Crazy sounds like that.
That's
It's
cool.
hard to explain. Anyway,
I'm sure
I
there's a
thought I'd
band
make
out there
some
that makes
too.
music like that.
It's supposed to be like a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
The sharp drop in endorphins is almost visible, like a warm blanket has fallen off her shoulders. The wave of chill, the quivering jaw, indications of a drug high.
Take this, you're cold.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
Kim is such a gentleman.
It's okay.
Now this is where the hat would come in handy. Give her your hat.
Thanks. That? The boys think it could be a place, like the Elysium or something.
Oh.
Stupid.
So people
It's
are
really
changing.
not gonna
Imagine
be a Elysium, that's for
refurnishing
sure.
a church for a nightclub.
And who are these
I'm
boys?
totally down with the club music.
Yeah. Andre and the guys, they're inside, in the tent.
And why is that?
They do that in the Netherlands after. Really? That happens a lot, actually. There's a nightclub in Dublin that used to be. Are you serious, lads? The aesthetics and the acoustics. I didn't even think about that, Phantom. It
They
would
got
be
too
good.
much stuff crammed in there. No room.
The disco balls would be insane there.
Music stuff mostly. Like this tape recorder, but bigger. And there's piles of it.
You mean like those headphones your boyfriend sold?
Yep, they were pretty. I'm sorry we sold those.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted her. Tell me more about this music place you've been planning in the church.
It's supposed to become like a club for Nordic dance music.
A Nordic?
Like that new style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Elysium.
A Nordic dance music? A Nordic. Is that like... Not coming up for me in Google search. Doesn't look like a word. Here, Star. Look up Oran Moor in Glasgow. Ooh.
Except that... Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. There we go. We have a question.
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Oh! I was actually thinking about it. I was like, they don't mean an anode, do they?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds. Stuff I know. It's not my idea. Andre and the boys found the place. It was supposed to be deserted, but now they can't even take it. Hey, don't get me wrong, but you're cops, right?
Yes.
Okay, well... Maybe you could talk to Andre and the guys. Because there are some strange things going on in that church. If you're police, you should look into it, right?
I'll talk to them.
They're inside that thing there.
She
Would be
points
cool
to the
if you
tent.
did. Was there something else? Go ahead.
Empathy. The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, I forgot to save for ages. Someone told me to save, but I was in the middle of a conversation and I couldn't. Whew, that could have ended badly. I've gone to an opera in the church event. The acoustics were fantastic. I tried while I was in Germany because in Bavaria where I was, it was a very Catholic state, and it was very there was a lot of Catholic churches with a lot of organs, and they have concerts and you can step in and watch, and it's supposed to be amazing. We didn't get a chance to go into any of them, but what we did do is we heard some of them playing outside, and we just sat outside a church door and just had our heads to the door and we'd listen to it from the outside. I'm sure it's like a way better experience inside, but it was good enough. Yeah, the giant organs, yeah. I was so surprised to see how religious Germany was. Maybe it's more appropriate to ask, you know, you guys in the chat how the situation is. But there seem to be a lot of active religious members. It was really cool. It's mostly Bavaria. Okay, it was mostly just because I was in Bavaria, was it, Kip? Yeah, I was very surprised how religious it was, how Catholic it was. Because there's a lot of Protestants as well in Germany, so I was very surprised to see it. Again, I'm not very well versed in all the history in certain regions. So maybe it's very obvious to many of you guys, but it wasn't to me at the time. She said over there in the tent, but I don't see a tent. Is this an izbushka or something? I wonder where she meant. I'm planning to attend an organ recital soon. Ooh, that would be so cool. That actually sounds so cool. That's right, it did start in Germany. I remember actually that from history class. We studied that. And there's another religion we studied. Lutheranism and... what other Protestant religion did we study? Oh, there's the tent. Jesus Christ, it was right in front of me.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open. Inside,
you're on the money.
3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One.
Come on! Get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out. Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this shit. Brilliant. Brilliant use of quote. Why do the characters look like they're frozen zombies? Yeah, we don't have the best looks, to be fair. It's the artwork mixing.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Hey, no need to give that sarcastic comeback. That was rude, Kim. We're going down, people. We're going down. We're going on the grind. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent, plus a trace of ether. Ooh. A pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra. Canisters filled with what appears to be water. The label is distilled. That's not what else could be distilled.
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair.
Are they making meth?
He puts the toothbrush down and extends his hand in greeting.
Look at that young, fine gentleman.
Hello, I'm Andre. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
Okay.
And Egghead.
And Egghead. What is with this image? The tape player high above his head continues to blast, but it's probably a Nordic music.
Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
Wait, how many music venues have you organised?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
That means they haven't set up a single one yet.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Also for talent?
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
There's no need. The place is pretty bad. Next time, watch yourself. Was there anything you wanted? Your friend has said there was a problem with the church.
Oh, so you've met her? Good. Yeah, it's a matter of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads? Burnouts?
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put Martinez on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Revachol.
They're entrepreneurs.
Strike that! The word!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
Why does Egghead remind me of some meme? There's a meme. What's the meme? Oh, please, somebody help me with my brain. There's a meme, I know.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are.
Firefest? Let me search that. Don't know.
Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I have like a vision of someone speaking in the similar accent. Like in a comedy skit or something?
The spooky kind.
What do you mean
I was
spooky?
hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just wanna spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead.
Egghead
so
is
you're
brilliant.
gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter.
Take care of
Get in there
yourself,
now.
Alex, and hopefully
Whatever spooky stuff they're doing,
your migraine
I'm sure
will
it's not
subside
what
over
the
time. Take care of
Ecclesiastes meant their
yourself.
property for.
I'll make up my mind later. I have questions for you first. Okay, I'll get this
All
out.
right, man.
What's the status of the church? I haven't gotten inside the building
I
yet.
asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. A padlock. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
Can I have the
I
key?
had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Oh, reaction speed. I sacrifice Roy. Roy is still in the chat. If you're not, that's good. That's good. We're doing it behind his back so he doesn't know that we're sacrificing him. Is it the wow? You can really dance. Yes, that's the meme that's in my head.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece
Good
of
sacrifice,
plastic.
Roy. I appreciate
The object
it.
makes a small ringing sound as it approaches.
That's what
Just
Egghead
the
is reminding me.
tiniest child.
Wow, you can really dance. I see it now. That's what was playing in my head as Egghead was talking.
Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly. The speed freak nods to you.
How long have these people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe? I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
Somewhere in the ruinous past,
I'm a
that led
meme
you
connoisseur
here,
of this
there
chat.
was something called exams. You may have learned the term involuntary manslaughter there.
Andre, do you know what involuntary manslaughter means?
Yes, I do. I listen to Channel 8 all the time. I know about crime stuff, and I assure you, officer, this is not what's happening here. I'm at least 80% sure they're alive. I
90,
mean, come on.
85,
Most people aren't ever
80%.
that alive in their entire lives.
What does that even mean? Yeah, I catch your drift.
I don't know. What does anything mean, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I catch your drift.
I knew you'd get it. You're one smart cop.
I get by. I'm playing it cool.
He nods attentively, ready to answer the questions of one smart cop.
Sure, man.
One
Tell
smart
us what you
cop
wanna
to
know.
rule them
Let's do
all.
it.
Who exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
You haven't even seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery. When I
Machinery?
first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned.
Okay.
Empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
Interesting.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh,
I
and it
love
felt like there
Egghead.
was something in there with us, watching us from the dark.
No, the other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
But you haven't physically seen
Not
anyone.
exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
What was about the same thing watching you? Okay, can you tell me more about the... Okay, I'll ask about the
You should
machinery
talk to Lloyd
first.
about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
You could really dance.
Like, you aren't
And I'm
alone,
so sad
you know?
Bog is lurking during this moment.
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Ah, so it's spirits or
Not
monsters? They
human.
kind of said
As in a ghost?
spirits earlier,
Do
but maybe it's a
you
monster.
know what he means?
It was this dark
What's
shape
that
climbing
coming
upside down
over
along the
the
ceiling,
hills,
like some kind
monster?
of crab man.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, you know, the way it was climbing up and around the ceiling, like a crab.
Oh, Jesus, that's
Stalking
terrifying.
a cell, exhibiting ambush behaviour.
Odd. Crabs are usually marine creatures.
Oh,
Not known for climbing walls.
oh, maybe it's the cryptozoologist
totally.
people.
I mean,
We should have believed
I
them.
didn't
We
personally
should have known,
see it.
chat, that this
Estelle
was
was
going to
alone
happen.
that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
So he hasn't even been in there lately. Is he afraid?
You should ask her about it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
Okay, I'll go out
There
and ask her
probably
again.
is no crab man. Don't let them draw you in with this nonsense.
So how can we be sure they're burnouts and dope heads if you haven't seen any
Well,
of them?
honestly, I can't, but I am.
Lovely.
This is a below feeble attempt at avoidance. Basically, he is attempting to weaponize idiocy.
Weaponized idiots. Oh, I love this. Lurk away, Exodus. Thank you so much for being here already. And of course, earlier, thank you so much for all the bits, for all the gift subs you gave. Too many, but thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Crab Rave. How's your sickness treating you so far, Tetsu?
Hey now, I'm 70% sure they're substance abuse.
We're down to 70%.
Don't let all that technology fool you. Where do you think the drugs come from? Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind of Celestiastes on the church. Who are those?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name
Shit,
for the
I was hoping
founding
he would
party.
pronounce the word again so I
Thought it'd
remember
be
how to
cool
use it.
it.
Hi, Panzer. I'm using the time off to clean as much as I can. No, you should rest. Weaponized idiocy. Where have I heard that one? So, the one I know from TikTok and Instagram and all of that is weaponized incompetence. That's used a lot. Okay, I think I'm... Yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is, there might be a way to mask it with minor demagoguery.
Before we go on, what do you mean? Mask it. Humor me. Yeah, let's humor me.
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you
That's
a
great,
precise
Preserve.
definition, but they're a very powerful religious organisation. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian Church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Now, Andre, in your opinion, would this ancient religious organization who anoints the innocent want a club for anodic music in their churches? They sound exactly like the kind of people who would want loud music.
Totally.
The Pericarnassian Church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
You can really dance. I have such a brain rot right now. I need help. I need therapy.
Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Oh my days. I've got too many days of the week for this. This is great.
Unity.
Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes
Hardcore.
coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping onto the bass, as if testing waters.
No worries, enjoy your beat. I don't quite understand what you're talking about. What's a posse? I guess love can be pretty hardcore.
Oh yeah, it can.
He's coming around. You're getting it.
I now understand it was lame of me to suggest otherwise. Anodic music is about love, and okay, no, this is too much. No sane organization would want this level of absurdity in the church. Okay, I'm going with the kids. I'm going with the kids, guys.
Feels good.
That's pretty
Oh,
downbeat.
shit, I think I picked the wrong dialogue there. Sorry.
The law to be more open to the idea of love, unity, and the Pericarnassian posse. Well, we're sorry too. So, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his
Egghead.
head, waiting for your body to start moving. His
It
expectation
smells like a
is
voltaic
fierce.
pile of bullshit.
Yes. What? Yeah, good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even has running water.
No, the game actually does it for you, Morvik, if that makes sense. There is probability with dice rolling, but it'll tell you what percentage chance of success you have. It'll tell you 87, 97, you know, e.g. I'm 70% sure, etc. Oh, sorry, I thought you meant about the rolling dice moments. With a bit of humor and a joke there.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But he's slippery enough that there's nothing for you to grab hold of.
So he's actually being smart with me, Andre.
It does, doesn't it?
I hate to tell you this, but it reeks of sweat in here.
Told you we have a smell problem.
Wait, I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid? No.
It's mixed with a peculiar chemical scent, like laundry detergent.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. It doesn't take a forensic scientist to guess it's drug-related. They look and act like the kind of guys who've done their fair share. Unlike the girl outside, however, the boy's breathing is regular. Their jaws stay put and their pupils aren't dilated.
Oh,
So
okay, they're not
under
under
the
influence currently.
At least not under the influence of stimulants. That doesn't rule out
Oh.
hallucinogens, benzos, some depressants. How
How do I know all of that?
The what now? Oh, the old Ultra.
He's like an actor, looking to the souffleur for his line.
I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do.
He's very good at lying on the spot.
Winter.
They're
Can't
eating
even
Tide Pods. Oh my god, do you remember the Tide Pod era? Holy shit. That's wild.
Yes, that's all Nosefed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosefed is the shit.
Yes. What?
He nods enthusiastically, no
Ooh.
doubt a little relieved.
Maybe everything isn't quite as you've been told. Take a moment to analyze. Okay, here's our chance. Let's go, team. I need to sacrifice a really good lab rat here. We need, like, a super good lab rat here. The most, like, the best sacrificial lab rat. Hi, Fallhorn. Welcome in. It has been really good so far. Still available for sacrifice. Okay. Okay, Kip. Kip, if you do not succeed this role, you're out of here. Like, you're not welcome on the street. Are you sure? Because you failed us so many times already. Are you prepared to take this responsibility? It'll be the it for you. VIP, very important sacrifice. Alright, here we go. Oh, hear us, gods of the dice! We ask for your blessing to make our rolls nice. We offer some lab rats, oh gods of the dice. So please take Kip as our sacrifice.
The number of things don't add up.
Let's go! Kip will remain in our hearts forever! Noble sacrifice. Have fun in the lava pit, but we appreciate the noble sacrifice. You've redeemed yourself, Kip. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my friend. It was nice knowing you, though. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
How about Gather around, kids.
Okay, kids, gather around.
The young speed freak puts down a busted capacitor and looks at you. The one with the large head seems very enthusiastic about whatever you have planned. Their would-be leader is less amused.
Sometime in the past, I'm not sure when or where, but betrayal was involved. I fell sick and became the shadow you see now. But before that, I have reason to believe I was a police detective. I got bad news for you, Andre. Things don't add up.
What things?
Your girl, a seal, is high as a kite out there. It must have been hard for you boys to keep sober for this meeting. This isn't the makings of a club, it's a tent full of laboratory equipment for manufacturing drugs.
I have no idea how you arrived at that conclusion, but it's wrong. Look, we even have speakers.
One speaker. They have one speaker.
You've no headphones. Wouldn't a seal need her headphones to spin tape?
What do you know about spinning tape? Nothing.
I know you pawned them, likely for lab equipment.
I'm sorry, but there is no lab equipment and no drug ingredients.
That Nosafed is here as an
He
active
said
ingredient.
it was for his nose. What more do you want?
Told you. Is it meth, exactly? Don't let this get to your head, Kip. You're not definitely out of the woods quite yet. Jesus Christ, Yuri. The threatening mod sword.
Likely pseudoephedrine. Almost exactly
Yeah, meth,
the
is
shape
it?
of
Okay.
ephedrine. Ephedrine makes you happy, and so does pseudoephedrine.
And of all cellular-based life, what's your point, Lawbringer?
Make up your mind. First it's the sweat, then it's the ether. What do you mean, friend?
The other speaker.
It's a one-speaker system. It's monodynamic. You wouldn't know the first thing about sound reproduction in anodic music.
I
Other
see.
speaker.
Oh, is speed the same thing as meth? Sorry, I'm not very familiar with drugs, and obviously we should be careful about talking about this stuff. But also, what is speed? Sudafed is used to make meth. Oh, really? I like Sudafed. It really helps sometimes.
This may be the brain damage talking, but you've definitely never heard of monodynamic or one-speaker systems.
Oh, speed is cocaine. Oh.
No shit.
Your girl used to high as a kite out there.
We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
Oh my days. That's why Sudafed is often limited in sales these days. Oh, I thought it was because it had painkiller elements in it. Okay. Because I know that in Ireland you can't buy more than a packet of painkillers at a time. Amphetamine, but it's still different from meth. Okay. We don't need drugs to be hardcore.
Shut the fuck up, Egg.
Maybe not today, Egg, but you need drugs to get through the days when you're not expecting me.
Climb down from the equestrian monument, cop man. Consciousness is new to the universe. We all have our ways to it.
We know she has a problem, man. We're working on it. She didn't exactly have a smooth adolescence.
Bottom line is, I know.
What exactly is it you know?
In short, you tried to use a police detective to set up a drug lab.
That's... Come on, that's...
Preposterous?
I meant to say, not true.
Preposterous as well. Ecstasy is usually a mix of speed and deer. Why do you guys know this all on top of your heads, right? This is... Look at all of these people commenting so extensively about drugs. What is this? Naughty, naughty lab rats. I think I haven't checked the lab rat basement in a little while. Hi, welcome in, Red. Welcome back, Bog. Bog, you missed the amazing German accent redhead.
What do you mean?
Egghead, not redhead. We do this lawman style. First you tell me everything, then I pass judgment. You tell me what's really going on there and work from there. I can be lenient. I think I'll say that just to kind of help them out a bit.
What do you mean by lenient?
Not calling back up and hauling you off to the pen, for starters.
Okay, man. Okay. Things are just so hard for an entrepreneur in this city right now. It's not like we lied when we said we want to turn a church into the wickedest club in East Revershoal. Because we do! We totally do!
We totally do! You can really dance. She's gonna ask for urine samples. Oh yes, I'm gonna go collect the pee like I did at Unny down in the lab. In the laundry room.
We just
Need to turn it into a speed lab before. To get our foot in the door.
And why do you need me?
Like I told you, spooky arseholes moved in while I was getting all this stuff together. No, man, they're spooky all right. It's just that they would also probably call the police if we started cooking speed in there.
But the sign was way off too. I couldn't feel the love at all.
How can you not love Egghead? Egghead
Sir,
is so good.
You promised you'd be lenient.
Give me a cash, ask for a bribe first. Pack up and report to Precinct 41. Get lost, I don't want to see you again. Let's do this clean. No speed lab, just a club for Anna and Nordic music. I wouldn't work without the lab. Ah, okay.
Yeah!
The young man's smile widens to inhumane proportions. His teeth beam in the floodlight.
I knew it.
The would-be leader drops a spiked head between his knees.
It's impossible now.
No, Andre, it's harder now. This hard cop has come to show us how much the fish is, and the fish is always so much more. We all know there was never going to be a club for Nordic music with the Speed Lab. Now it has a fighting chance. There needs to be a club for Nordic music in there. Needs to. Everyone hates each other. Everybody hates it here. It's all just drugs and we're slaves and I can't. We are running out of time. We need a win, Andre. I promise this will be a win. We won't cook speed in there. We'll do it clean. We'll do it true. We'll do it sober and real and beautiful. This will be a victory for the light.
Let's go, Egghead. Let's fucking go.
Okay, we'll try to do it without the drugs. We'll do a straight club up in there, spinning the maddest reels and nothing but, I swear to God. Okay, Egg?
From here on, it'll be straight all the way.
As always, we'll be right here.
Egg's head got it figured out. It's all about love.
A young man with
I'm gonna talk to
peroxide
Egghead, see
blonde
if he has any
hair
dialogue.
holds up a Harman Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music. He looks at you.
Hardcore!
Hardcore!
It's hardcore!
You're just gonna keep saying hardcore, aren't you?
Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
Skibbity, skibberdanger. I am the rearranger.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things
Oh,
with
sorry.
Lloyd. Good. It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people
Skibbity,
before
oh
you get
no.
a reading.
Skibbity doo da. Skibbity day. Oh, it's such a wonderful day.
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
Egghead is Gen Alpha.
I can see that. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve sign synchronicity would be by getting us into the church. Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. But I'll see what I can do.
I feel like I've heard some dialogue like this before. Not the word sign synchronization, but like, I think I've heard of people bluntly tell you, look, I'm not synchronized to your feels, man. They'll say something like in that line, and so I don't want to socialize with you right now. Maybe another day. I feel like I've encountered this incident in my life.
Weird stuff. Specialised.
Am I making it up in my head?
There was a data
I could be.
processor.
Not vibing.
And some sort of long
Vibes
wave
is a very modern
machinery.
thing, but it's a bit more lax. Vibes are okay. So I will definitely like say, the vibes are off. I totally don't use that in science though. I do not use vibes as a scientific premise.
Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign. Or some fucked up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
The People's Republic of Samara is a product of Revachol's sister revolution on the Grand Isola. It's known as a severely degenerated rogue state.
Severely degenerated.
Nothing's wrong with it. You should definitely be researched. You can still do sick shit with it though. Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs.
Degen state. Is that its Twitch streams?
Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, Pretenders pretending to
I wasn't
be
going to say.
human,
We're not going to be
folk
mean about that.
rights,
Grim.
that kind of stuff.
Some people take that stuff seriously. I'm going to talk to Egghead.
The young man with the tape recorder.
This is hardcore. Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Internally coherent.
All car! All right! Yeah!
He furrows his brow as his very large head traces the sublime, invisible movement of the music in the very real air
Hey, Rapture
of the
Blitz.
stuffy tent.
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though?
It is!
What is it? I mean, really.
I was thinking that too!
I am the mic enforcer. I am the chicks checker. Yeah!
Hi, Blade, welcome in. Oh my days. Too many days of the week, guys. Too many days of the week for this game. More tribalistic markings. This post is covered in little humanoids. A pole screwed into the ice to keep the tent erect. Trash from an unending party. It's my party and I'll cry if I
A pane of
want to.
Eternite has been planted into the
Alright,
snow.
I'm getting secondhand embarrassment, but he
Two poles
captures
are
the average
holding it
German fairly.
Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough. The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Nice. I'll go talk to your one outside.
The shaggy-haired girl kneels on the sea ice. She looks up as you approach.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you going to help us? Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will
Shit,
ya?
so low. Your
We've been
associates
waiting
tried
for
to use me
weeks
to
here.
set up a drug lab. I'm guessing you knew of this plan.
I did, and I'm sorry.
Oh!
For what it's worth, which isn't much.
She's very blunt and straightforward. I like that.
This is why I didn't go into the tent. Typical delinquency.
You don't get to choose your posse, they choose you. Mine are idiots, but they're mine.
Aww.
I tried to talk Andre out of it. I even tried not to lie to you.
Indeed, she merely tried to omit the truth instead.
Instead, you opted to admit the truth. It's the same thing. Should have tried harder. Misleading a cop is no joke. Don't care. I'm a loco. I just wanted you to know that I know about the plan.
I know, but I knew you'd see through their plan too. I'm not an idiot. I should have been able to control them, and I will in the future. I promise. May I ask, what did you tell them?
Do what you will with your dance club plans. Just no drug labs, please.
Thank you. I'll get them under wraps, I promise.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
Just answer the question,
Sorry.
please.
I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them.
To the cops.
What about you? Tell me something about yourself.
Me? I'm a silver bird.
A silver bird? What does that mean, a silver bird? I don't think we'd find a character I love as much as I hate Kuno. Really? Burp? What does the figure of speech of a silver bird mean?
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Tell me.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there.
Mainframe.
Nord calls it a mainframe. She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes.
Okay.
Had this absent
Cloaks?
expression, didn't say anything.
Like a
just
nun, maybe?
Stood still. And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall. Upside down like a crab. Down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there. He stopped right before he got to the floor. Then just hung there like that, looking at me. Right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out. End of story.
That's terrifying. Jesus, that's like a thing of a movie.
It was too dark. I couldn't tell exactly.
Come on. She obviously could. She already went into detail.
You were wrong, I do believe you.
Why?
It seems too ludicrous for a lie.
I guess so. Anyway, what else?
Oh well. That's everything we got so far. We should save game as well, because I've learned my lesson a good few times about not saving game enough. Oh, cryptid. Yeah, I was saying earlier that it could be the cryptid. I will go downstairs and pee and grab myself a tea. I'm gonna get a tea and a chocolate biscuit because I want to keep streaming for a little while today. Just a little while. Like 5 more hours. I'll be right back in a couple of moments, guys. I'm going to run a bunch of ads to get rid of them so there's no pre-rolls. But thank you so much for hanging out. Make sure you guys get up and stretch and have a snack as well yourselves.